not a mystery. Stop without a hate.
I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. And, of course, Spencer Dinwiddie. This is their first game without him.
Yeah, it's a big loss for them. He's a guy who can influence outcomes. He's that good a player, and they'll need others to step up while they're figuring out the new roles.
Lively shot is off. Morant looking for an opening. Inside. Adebayo with a steal. And now the Mavs on the run. And that one's good for Brooks.
Yeah, the moment the fast break starts, Brooks is out in transition, and that hustle gives him the edge.
A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game, Stan, catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Out left to the wing. Left side, Green. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. And here are the Grizzlies. Here's Morant. Driving inside.
Well, no one gets to the hole better than Ja. His first step is unreal.
Pass to Lively. Adebayo with it. Guarded by Morant. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Green. And rejected. They get it back.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities. Yeah, slow start for them offensively, 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Now here's Bane. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, Bane is a talented scorer. Not just a perimeter threat, he's also capable of finishing inside.
Green. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Well, look, he's struggled so far, but maybe that basket is all he needs to get going.
Here's Morant. Pass to Daniels. Second chance effort. And he lays it in. Daniels has got 5 points.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
And that one's good. Green.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And the bucket is good.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, John Morant is excited to be back on the court, and he's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. Shot clock at 6. Here's Daniels. He's got 5.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Here's Green. Pass to Adebayo. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Memphis leading by 3. Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
Now here's Morant. Looking at his scoring efficiency, he's averaging around 29 a game.
Yeah, really nice finish there with contact. Morant with great body control.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And the Mavericks making a change here. So it's the Mavericks now. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Green. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
Showing off his talent for erasing shots. Williams had that one totally anticipated.
Jackson with it. Green covering. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's Green. Oh, Williams with the block. Got a piece of it. Pass to Daniels. Boom, he jams it straight down.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little bit.
Now here's Green. 6 points for him. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
And it's like Green doesn't have an off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Green. We've got 22 seconds left in the first. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
First 2.
15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Jackson on the wing. Kennard on the wing. To the paint. With 4 on the clock. And it's laid up and in by Williams.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Grizzlies leading by 9. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Mavericks trail by 9. For 3, Hardy. First shot won't go. Jackson surveying the D. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. Adebayo in the post. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Here's Adebayo. Misses the layup. Memphis leading by 9. Kennard left side. And counted from 19 feet away. Well, Stan, in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Here's Brooks. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
A throwback wing. Dylan Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Kennard on the wing. For 3. Gafford grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
For 3, Hardy. Chang pulls it in. Memphis leading. Pass to Jackson. From behind the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Jackson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Adebayo with it. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
One shot. Maverick substitution.
Grizzlies lead by 10.
Jalen Green.
Here's Topic. No points so far. Memphis shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Second team foul. At the line for 2.
And he drops the first. And Dallas making a change here. Good on both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Hero right side. Again, the miss by Dallas.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Pass to Jang. Now Jackson. Brooks defending. 5 on the clock. Jackson down low. Good D by Adebayo. Mavericks trail by 12. Here's Green.
And this guy can just fly. Green lifts off and slams it down.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The first free throw is good.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. Both teams deciding to change it up. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Grizzlies lead by 9. Outside Morant. Morant with the slam!
Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel. We have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
Outside Morant. Driving to the basket. And then Morant with the dunk.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Pass to Hartenstein. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hartenstein's got his first 2 points.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. 1:03 left in the first half of this one. Hero right side. Again the miss by the Mavericks.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Bain had the space there, but it's offline.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
And that one's good. Green.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Here's Bain. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
These are shots Bain will take from time to time when that's where the openings are.
Hero outside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Kennard on the wing. Jackson right side. Outside for Morant. Ja steps on the gas. Oh, missed the dunk at the buzzer. And so it's Memphis. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Memphis leading by 11. Shot from the top of the key. And the rebound goes to Dallas. You know, Coach, when you watch Ja Morant play, it's hard to think of anyone else as explosive as he is.
Yeah, Brian, he can make a defender look like he's standing still. The burst that Morant has with his first step is unrivaled. Probably the best burst in the entire league.
Truly is a human highlight reel in this modern day. Kennard on the wing. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Grizzlies.
The 3 from Bain. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Green for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Green's got 20.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Such a tenacious competitor. When Brooks looks to score inside, he is so skilled at finding ways to draw contact.
Stan, your coaching career started in the 1980s. How are players different today versus then?
Well, look, players have always shared one thing. They want to be the best that they can be, and they want to win games. But the players now are bigger, faster, stronger, and more skilled. The rules have changed, so the game's a little bit less physical, particularly at the NBA level, but the players are just better.
Morant, no good. Mavericks trail by 12. Green in the post. And he converts the layup. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
And the basket by Bain.
Just look at the body of Bain. He's so strong, and that helps him down low.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Memphis making a switch here.
Coming onto the floor for your Grizzlies.
Here's Hero, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Takes the three, drops in the three. Hero's got 5 now.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside Bain. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Adebayo with a steal. The drive by Brooks. Pass to Adebayo. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Puts it up off the inbound. Oh, no problem from Hero as he finishes at the rim. Hero's got 5 points now in the quarter. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it.
Now into the lineup for your Grizzlies, number 35, Robert Williams.
The Mavericks on offense. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy, but a rally like this is how you do it. And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
And you watch Dyson Daniels on the floor, Coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best guys disrupting offenses and getting deflections. He gets his hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
Outside, Green. Oh, Green with a strong take.
Just a versatile offensive weapon. I really like seeing Green mix it up with that floater.
Pass to Bain. Back to Daniels. .141 left in the third. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, he can do that. Adebayo's an excellent athlete, even by NBA standards.
Pass to Jang. Fires from deep. Gets the three to fall. Jang's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Knocked away. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And those jumpers inside the line, I mean, they're layups for a guy like Hero.
To the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to Hero. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game.
And after a first half where he didn't turn it over once, that has sure changed here in the second.
Memphis leading by 8. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Left side, Morant. With the drive. The Mavericks pull it in.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Over to the left wing. Fires the three. Jang gets the bucket. Jang's got 6 in the quarter. And so it's Memphis. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now? Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Beverly. Down low. Here's Green. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It'll go on Luke Kennard. Grizzlies lead by 6. Up top, Morant. Inside. Here's Daniels. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, when he's on the floor, Dyson Daniels gives you uncapped energy. He's really committed to going all out.
He hits the second from the line. Mavericks trail by 7. Left side, Green. Williams grabs the board.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Pass to Jackson. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Off with the layup. On the wing, Brooks. Now Gafford. Stolen by Jackson. Jackson with it. Checked by Brooks. They get it back. Beverly with a steal. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Outside Olynyk. Back to Beverly. Stolen by Jackson. They've got numbers. And Williams punches it home.
Well, aside from his athleticism, what makes Williams such a great above-the-rim threat is his incredible 7'6" wingspan.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. To hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort. Incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And stolen by Green. Driving in. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Memphis leading by 7. And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. When you lob it up to Jackson Jr., he'll find a way to finish.
Green. Outside for Brooks. Outside, Green. 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Pass to Daniels. Fires the 3. There's Jackson with the 3. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Moran. It's hauled in by Beverly.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
On the wing, Brooks. Beverly outside. Outside, Green. Fires, high post. Here's Lively. Some solid defense from Williams. Grizzlies lead by 11. Here's Morant. Circus shot, John Morant. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Mavericks trail by 13. Pass to Green. Oh, stolen by Morant. And here's the fast break. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Morant just doing a nice job absorbing the hit there.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Well, you got to love Hero's versatility. In addition to his...
Oh, an impossible move! John Morant!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Here's Green.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown to Memphis.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
Yeah, something else I love that they're doing is driving into the lane and getting the shots they want in penetration.
Daniels, that one's true.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Grizzlies.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
It's just a great matchup for them, and they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Ja Morant.
Well, he came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
Green for 3. Memphis with a rebound. Here's Bane. And again, it's Memphis missing. Green in the post. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Green's got 35. Here's Morant. He takes it in. Morant with the slam!
Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Free throw good from Green.
Jalen Green. 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. They lead by 14. Morant into the lane. And then Morant with the dunk.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Here's Daniels. On the take. Morant with the slam! And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Boy,
seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo super saiyan, subiendo de